We're gonna do the tramp. Off the rip, we're doing the tramp. There's no wait in line. We do close at 7 today, so we're kind of lucky. What's up, Danny? Happy Tuesday. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of hacks up. So. All right, for sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go all the way in the back of the tramp. Not the car 3, but on number 8. As always. Woo. Damn, someone threw up or what? Look like vomit. Hopefully no one sits next to me. Are we good? What's up, Phil? What up, Grumpy? What's good, boys? Happy Tuesday. It's kind of lonely in the tramp area. It's too hot, honestly. This weather's crazy right now. Let's get it, Phil. Yes, sir. Taco Tuesday. It is super hot, man. What up, Phil? What's going on? What's up, Jaden? Yes, sir. You went to Magic Mountain? Nice. How was it? Hopefully no one sits next to me, so I could move back and forth. That'll be nice.
Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon and welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood's world famous studio tour. My name's Rayon. I'm going to be your tour guide today. Before we go, I want to make sure that you all have a pair of
It'll be nice if he actually does come back.
You do not need to wear them yet. Whenever you need them, I'll let you know. But if you did not get a pair of 3D glasses, just raise your hand as high as possible. We'll make sure you get a pair of 3D glasses before we go. If you are traveling with small children whose feet don't quite touch the floor of the tram when they're seated, please sit them to the center of the aisles, away from the gates on either side for their safety. And speaking of gates, once we're all in the tram, the lovely studio tour ambassadors will be closing all the gates on the left. Watch your arms and legs as those gates start moving. We are about to take you away from the theme park itself and into one of the largest and busiest movie and television studios in the world. And we are really busy today, which means during the tour, you're gonna see this show up a bunch of times on your screen. Whenever you see that, it means we're driving really close to active filming, and they've asked me to turn off the microphones so that I don't interrupt them while they film. Now that quiet please is mainly for me. I have a microphone amplifying my voice. You don't?
So
I hope.
we're good.
So you are
Can't
more
complain.
than welcome to talk amongst yourselves whenever we go through a quiet zone. And some of the quiet zones today might be a little extensive, so I'll keep playing videos and things with no audio, so you have something to look at of other productions that have worked in the area, or productions that are currently working in the studio. And we have a lot of productions working in the studio right now. The newest episode of The Voice is filming right now, currently. They just brought in all the audience members for that. We have Bel Air Season 4, the fourth and final season of the show, filming in the studio right now. We have St. Dennis Medical Season 2 filming in the studio, Loot Season 3. We have a bunch of highly confidential productions working right now as well. And one of the biggest quiet zones is going to be for the Winter Olympics. They're doing a big event where they transform some of our sets, made them look like a little Italian village for that, since the Winter Olympics, the next ones are taking place in Milan and Northeast Italy. So they turn some of our sets into Italy for that. Yeah. And they have a big event there. They're interviewing a lot of the Olympians, and there's a lot of stuff happening for that out in the middle of the backlot. So when we get close to that area, I will have to turn off the mic a few times as we the studio kind of snakes around itself. The other big quiet zone is for the new TV show The Burbs, based on the movie The Burbs. The movie filmed here in the studio in 1989, starring Tom Hanks, Carrie Fisher, and the new TV show is filming right now based on that same movie, and it stars Keke Palmer, Paula Pell, Jack Whitehall, Haley Joel Osment, and many other great stars, and they're filming in the same sets that were used for the movie back in 1989. And they are in these sets. I'm just going to show them to you now because I won't be able to talk about them when we get close to them. It's an area called Colonial Street, and it looks like any generic suburban neighborhood, which is why it's one of the busiest areas of the studio. Anytime we need a neighborhood or some houses, we'll film there. Pretty much all of our main characters live in one of the houses on that street. So when we get close to that area, I will again have to turn off the microphone for a little bit. Now, in that same street is where most of the characters of the TV show Ted live in, and they just finished season 2 of that show. So I want to show you a little bit of season 1, and you can see Ted's house here.
Let the festivities begin.
How many we got?
Well, let's see. We got 20 cartons.
Fantastic.
Do you think we're getting too old for this?
Oh, come on, Johnny. We're doing a public service here. If a kid leaves the house in a less than stellar Halloween costume, he's got to get the bad news before he makes a fool of himself all over town. We're Samaritans.
They just finished filming the second season of that show, and it films all over the studio. So when we get closer to the sets, I'll show you a little behind-the-scenes look at it. But now we're waiting for a lot of more people to get on the tram. We're waiting for our drivers. So I want to show you a little behind-the-scenes look at how we work here in the studio.
Damn, 16 more days? For sure. Hopefully, hopefully.
I've been hearing that for the last year, so I'm gonna feel old.
For sure, Phil. As you guys know, the backlot is an actual city with their own zip code. The only thing missing is people living here, but it's a legit city without people. Pretty cool. Now that Fan Fest is over, are you guys ready for HHN? Because that's the next stop. HHN is upcoming.
All right, and we were just cleared for takeoff. So take a look
For
at the left-hand
that one,
side
I am gonna
and wave goodbye to all
buy
the people
the
waiting for their
pass
tram. Bye.
for sure.
Great. You'll probably never see them again. But that's okay, you don't know them. Here's a great chance to meet some people. Let's meet our co-host. You'll recognize him from TV shows like The Tonight Show, hosted by Jimmy Fallon, or That's My Jam on NBC. Here he is. It's Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making
They're still
sure
working
you
on the
experience in one
roller
piece.
coaster,
You've got the very best guide
Ray.
putting all those wires,
and the greatest driver.
Darrell.
pretty
You're the
much
best. I love
checking the bolts as well to see if they're tight in or not.
What?
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Thanks, Jimmy. That's right. There's a few rules we should all follow whilst on the tour. First, if you have any emergencies or require assistance, be it a medical emergency, you drop an item of value
Let's
off
get
the
it
side
grumpy.
of the tram, or you
Yes,
have
sir.
any audio or video
Take
issues,
the glasses.
reach up and pull on the red cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I will be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please sit down and remain seated, keeping heads, arms, and legs inside the vehicle for your safety. This studio is private property, so if at any point during the tour you drop your phone or you really need to use the restroom, pull on the red cord and I will assist you, but do remain seated and inside the tram at all times. What? No, please, no smoking of any kind during the tour. And be prepared, the tour features loud sound effects,
Mondo is in the same
fire
tram
effects,
as me. If you guys know
sudden
Mondo,
tram movements,
Mondo
so hang on
with
and
a
hold on to your
firefighter.
belongings, and many water effects. You will want to have your cameras out and ready. Make sure to keep them
He's
away
in,
from the water
like,
so they don't get wet.
3
For your
seats
safety and the
in front of
safety
me.
of those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while on the tour.
Pretty
We're
cool.
taking you into the studio through the Universal movie timeline.
He's right now
You can see a
recording
small sampling
the
of
roller
over
coaster for
8,000
Fast and the
movies we've
Furious
made
Drift
right
Ride.
here in our over 100 years of filmmaking history. Carl Laemmle founded our studio in 1912 back in the East Coast, then moved it here March 15, 1915. And we've been here ever since, making movies, TV shows, building our own theme park, which we're still doing to this day. Next year, we're opening our newest ride, Fast and the Furious Hollywood Drift Coaster. And we're also located in our own
Let's get it,
incorporated
Daddy.
city.
Got
which
you
is
by
right
the
here
end
on
of the.
You can see part of our fire
After I'm
department,
done with everything,
Fire
I got
Station
you.
51. We also have our own medical offices, sheriff's substation, post office, and zip code. Everything a city needs to be a
That's
city.
where we all.
Our city is called
Fire
Universal
station.
City, California. We're making our way down to
Not
the
a
first
prop.
section of the studio, known as the front lot. This is where most of our sound stages are located. And these buildings are where most of our filming takes place. They are giant warehouse-like spaces with padded walls where we can control lighting effects, weather effects, sound,
Why is that,
build
Danny?
any kind of set you can imagine. The first soundstage is coming up in front of us a little to the left. That is soundstage 12, one of the largest and oldest single sound stages in the studio. Being one of the oldest, it's been home to incredible productions. For example, soundstage 12 was used as Dr. Frankenstein's lab. It was Dracula's castle, Scarface's mansion. All of these scenes on your screens were filmed right inside of that building on our left. And it's large enough in there that we can build sets that look like they are outside,
Yeah,
inside of the building. Like
that's
Cuba
tough,
from
bro.
How the Grinch Stole
Tough.
Christmas, or even this Hawaiian resort from the movie Couples Retreat, which was
It
built in
sucks
there
that
with
you're
the
going
pool
through
and
that, bro.
everything. You can also see what it
Oh, look,
looks
there's
like
a
when it
maze.
doesn't have a set inside of it.
They're doing something here.
And all the sound stages look like this. They just vary a little in size.
Think
and shape.
looks like a maze.
So when a production moves into any of our sound stages, that is what they get, a giant empty room where they can build anything they need. And on the left-hand side, you'll see one of them has the doors open, soundstage 9. 9 and 10 were recently the ones used for the TV show Ted. Again, they just finished filming the second season, so they just emptied the soundstage and now are cleaning it so another production can move into the same soundstage. Next door, we have sound stages 7, 8,
Yeah,
and then
hopefully,
14.
bro.
I think 7 has the doors open as well, so you'll see a completely
only
different
option
looking sound stage.
for you
'cause this
will
one is
be
full.
going to
7,
Disneyland.
8, and 14 are used for Bel Air, our modern take on the sitcom from the 90s, The
You go
Fresh
to
Prince of
Disneyland,
Bel-Air. They
Six
just
Flags.
moved back in to start filming their 4th and final season of the show. That show stars Jabari Banks and Ollie Sholaton, and again, they're filming the 4th season right now.
You just got me a water when you get. So what is you put egg on the cheese? You put cheese
Yeah,
on the eggs,
so you don't get bored.
Whoa, how many seats do you think are in there?
If you want to go to a theme park, you will have to go to either Disneyland,
The whole Bel Air cast and crew.
Knott's,
We gotta get one of these for the mansion. And for sure.
Six Flags.
The 𝐤𝐥𝐤𝐞 mansion lives right here on the Universal lot. Right. Some of Bel Air's most pivotal scenes have been filmed right here.
Pretty much,
What
yeah.
are your most memorable moments? Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's so many to choose from. You know, I love the foyer set where Will first enters, and at that moment, his life changes forever. What about you? Well, the Bel Air Academy gym set is here too, and I remember you having to sit in that cold ice bath for hours. Yeah, that was really I still can't feel my toes. No, but seriously, my favorite part of this lot is the talented crew who put it all together, from hair, wardrobe, makeup, set design, props, and transportation. Yes, Transmo's the best, and they got the sweetest rides for us to play with. Actually, speaking of, if we're gonna get a ride like this, we'd better go talk to Transmo now and let these people get back to their tour. That sounds good.
Now, on the left-hand side here, Soundstage 14, this is the base camp for the production. That's why you can see all these trucks and trailers here. The trucks closest to us are the costumes truck and the hair and makeup truck. And then the smaller trailers back there are the
you could
dress
definitely
rooms to
meet
the stars of the show. The same
Mickey
three sound
Mouse.
stages were recently used for
Daisy
season
with-
4 of the TV show Hacks, starring Hannah Einbinder
him?
and Gene Smart. That show airs on
think that
what
was
is
him.
now once again called HBO Max. The new episodes are already
that was
starting
not
to
him.
stream. And 14 here was also used as mission control in the movie Apollo 13, directed by Ron Howard. It was Mount Crumpit for How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey, and it's where we filmed all the mobile lab scenes for the Lost
Damn,
Tour
the
of
Scat
Jurassic
Bag?
Park. If you've seen that movie, there's
Scat
this
Bag
scene
got
here
stolen, bro.
where a dinosaur pushes the mobile lab off a cliff. That cliff is not a cliff at all.
That's
it's
all
just
bad.
the parking
Sorry to hear
structure
that,
to the
Grumpy.
left of Soundstage 14. We decorated it with artificial rocks,
Yeah, but you could
artificial
meet a
trees,
lot of-
even a fake waterfall to make it look like part of the jungle. But this way,
lot of
everything was
cats
filmed safely
that-
right here in the studio.
Daisy, Donald Duck,
On the
Goofy,
right
Pluto,
hand side, Soundstages
Pete.
16 and 17. These are home to the TV show Loot, starring Maya Rudolph, which airs on Apple TV+. You can see the logo for the show and all the parking spots there. And then 18 and 19 next door were recently used for the spin-off of Suits LA, and for the Netflix show A Man on the Inside, starring Ted Danson and Stephanie Beatrice. They just got renewed for a second season, so they're about to come back to film that. 19, the last soundstage here, was also used as the Oval Office in the movie Oppenheimer, directed by Christopher Nolan, our latest Academy Award winner for Best Picture. Now, on the left-hand side, you're gonna see Ted, the teddy bear. I've spoken about him a lot. But all those little buildings behind him used to be permanent dressing rooms to the stars back in the golden era of film. Stars like Doris Day, Rock Hudson, Jimmy Stewart, and Lucille Ball, who had long-term contracts with our studios, all had their dressing rooms right here. Today, we use trailers as dressing rooms, and we can drive those around and place them closer to where we're filming, so all of these buildings were turned into production offices. This is where we house Illumination Entertainment, the company that brought you Despicable Me, The Minions, The Secret Life of Pets, and the Super Mario Brothers movie. Death Row Pictures just moved here, that's Snoop Dogg's production company. Working Title Films is here, they made the movie The Substance with Demi Moore, and this is where we house Mark Platt Productions. They've made movies like Legally Blonde, La La Land, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and the movie musical Wicked Part 1, starring Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Its sequel, Wicked for Good, comes out this November. And Mark Platt Productions also produced the original musical on Broadway over 20 years ago. And if you know Wicked back from its Broadway days,
Yeah,
you'll
Fan
recognize
Fest is
the
over.
office. Building
Finally.
5162 still has the original logo for Wicked painted on a globe by the entrance.
I hope they do something better next year.
Also on the left, building 5195, that used to be Alfred Hitchcock's office. You can see his logo is still painted on the wall next to the door. He was known as the master of suspense for his work directing movies like Psycho, Vertigo, and The Birds, and that office is now home to the De Laurentiis company. On the left here, South Stages 25 and 26, some of the newer ones in the studio. These two are home to one of our newer sitcoms, St. Dennis Medical, a workplace comedy starring David Allen Greer and Wendy McClendon-Covey. It's a show set at a hospital from the same team that brought you Superstore, which starred America Ferrera and Ben Feldman, and also filmed here in the studio. You'll see the
Oh,
logo
how
for
is
the show
that?
on the
I
parking
was
spot,
thinking
and
of
then the
getting one,
poster is on the
bro.
wall of Soundstage
How
26.
is
That
that?
show airs on
I saw a
NBC.
video on
And with
TikTok
this,
that
we've arrived into the back
there's a
lot.
little
Out here in
button
the back
on the
lot,
top,
we like to say the
and
world
with
is
a
just
bobby
around the
pin, you're
corner.
able to
This
push
is
it,
where we
and you
film
pretty
all the
much
big
have
stuff, exterior scenes on a very
all the
large
lights on.
scale. And the first area we're going to visit today is known
What
as
up,
the Metro sets.
journeys?
These sets
What's
are used
good,
to
bro?
recreate large cities for film and TV. New York, Chicago, Boston, LA, or even European
I
cities
did.
like London and Paris can all be recreated using these sets we're about to enter. Now, while at first glance, a lot of the sets we're going to see all over the back
I know,
lot might
bro.
look like regular buildings, the truth is most of our sets are something called facades or false fronts. That means out here, we usually only build the front and the sides of the buildings.
There's
Only what the
a
camera requires to
TikToker
establish
that
the
he
exterior.
jailbreaked it,
The interiors
and
are built
there's a
and filmed
button on the
inside of
top,
the
very
sound
top,
stages most of the time,
and
where
if
we
you
have
push
a
it with
lot
a
more
bobby
control.
pin,
So
you're
as we
able
drive through the
to
sets, if
get
you try
all
to
the
look
lights
inside of
and
them,
open
you'll
up the
see they don't
little
really have a lot of space inside of them.
secret
A lot of them don't
department
have
to get
the
that pin
interiors
out
finished.
fast.
Some don't have interiors at all. A building might look like one kind of building
I
from
thought it
one
was pretty
side,
cool.
and then be a
Hopefully Universal
completely
does
different
something
kind of
like that,
building
but
from the
you know,
other side.
sometimes better,
What looks like
because
stone
they
or
can't
brick
copy,
is
but
actually very
they could
lightweight
make something
materials
similar.
instead, like
Not too
styrofoam,
much,
foam
but
rubber, fiberglass, and plastic. Materials we can move and change easily depending on the requirements of our
what up,
script.
little Richie?
Every single
Happy
piece of the
Taco
sets you're going to
Tuesday.
see here is fully customizable. The productions that work here can change whatever they want. The signage, the colors, the materials, the windows, the
Oh,
doors,
look, the
the
cast.
landscaping, the
They're
decorations,
most likely
the
eating right now.
traffic lights, everything can
The
be modified
cast.
depending on what
Let me
city
get
they're
off.
trying to recreate and what
Hungry.
time period they're trying to recreate. And now that we've
Fan
made our way
Fest
to
is
the
over.
Metro sets, I'm going to leave you with our co-host, Jimmy Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got involved
Yeah,
in
but I don't
the
know if you should do it, because if you do it,
tough lady. This is my favorite
you might
house.
ruin it or it might work. It's a 50-50.
Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. I'm walking.
So if I was you, I'd do it legit.
Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
And recently, these sets have been really busy with production. We had season 2 of Ted filming here. For that show, they turned this into 1990s Boston. Then we had Suits LA, and the last day of filming for Suits LA, they actually split the sets in half. Half of them were being used as New York City, and the other half were being used as LA. They also used this as Portland, Oregon for St. Dennis Medical, as San Francisco for A Men on the Inside, and a fictional Chinatown for the TV show Interior Chinatown, produced by Taika Waititi. But these sets have also been used for movies like Back to
get
the
it, Danny.
Future, Bruce Almighty, Captain America, The First Avenger, The Amazing Spider-Man, Transformers, The Forever Purge, most of the Fast and the Furious movies, TV shows like Parenthood, How I Met Your Mother, American Ninja Warrior, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Good Place, The Mindy Project, Never Have I Ever. The
Just
list
realized
goes
we
on
got
and
a
on forever.
gas
So a lot of incredible
tram, not
directors have
electric.
worked right here. Ron Howard, Steven Spielberg, Michael Bay, and the incomparable Peter Jackson, director of the 2005 version of the
Oh,
movie
okay.
King Kong.
It's the original King Kong that made saw that movie on TV. I like films that just take you away from your life and sweep you up the edge. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from prehistoric times.
We are now approaching Skull Island. As we make our way in, I'd like to remind you to please remain seated at all times. Hold on to your belongings, hang on, and if you're planning on taking any pictures or video in here, I highly recommend you turn off the flash on your cameras. We do not want to scare any of the potentially dangerous creatures that live here. Now you can start getting your 3D glasses ready, and welcome to Skull Island.
Here we go, boys. We're gonna time travel back to the dinosaurs era. We survived the Donkey Kong. I just say Jurassic Kong Island. The dinosaurs trying to eat us.
360 3D is one of the world's largest 3D experiences, with screens that are over 40 feet tall and over 180 feet wide. This attraction was designed by Peter Jackson and his production team at Weta FX, and they now have 7 Academy Awards for their work creating special effects for movies like King Kong, Avatar, Avatar The Way of Water, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Hobbit trilogy, Rise of Planet of the
Mondo
Apes,
straight
and
ahead.
many more. But now, we're going to be
What up,
driving
Mondo?
close to the metro sets again. And I mentioned I wanted to show you a little behind-the-scenes look at season 1 of TED, so you can see how they use all of our sets and turn them into 1990s Boston.
Hi everyone, Seth MacFarlane here. I'm excited to share with you a behind-the-scenes look at my Peacock original event series, TED. It's a prequel series set in 1993. That means our skilled craftspeople had to build a high school, a house, and even recreate downtown Boston as it looked back in the day, using exterior sets and facades that you're about to see on the tour. But I should warn you, TED is intended for mature audiences only. So grown-ups, tell the kids to go in the other room before you watch. Oh, come on!
And again, season 1 is already on Peacock. They just finished season 2, so now they're doing all the fun post-production stuff, adding the digital teddy bear and getting it ready for streaming.
What a great movie
Now we are
film
approaching
here.
the first portion of that quiet zone.
I want
I
to say they
mentioned.
used
And
this
while this quiet
part
zone is technically
of the
for the
backlot
Winter
for
Olympics event that's happening,
Redbox.
the first production that we're
Could
actually
be
going to
wrong,
see in the
but I know
middle of
on
the
the other
quiet zone
side they
is
did
the
use that
Voice. The
side.
Voice films here
But
in
I
South
hopefully they
Stages
use this
30
side
and
too.
31, which are coming up on the left behind the metro sets here. But also right before that on the right hand side, you're going to see a giant set of murals painted by local artist Tristan Eaton, commemorating our classic monster movie. And you can see a little bit of the process of making these murals. All of it was hand painted using spray paint cans. You can see the wall here coming up on the right hand side.
The beautiful mural. We got Werewolf, the Black Lagoon, Frankie, Bride of Frankenstein, and Dracula.
And again, on the left, past these last few sets from the metro area, South Stages 30 and 31, where they're currently filming The Voice. Looks like the last few members of the audience are about to be taken into the soundstage right now.
¿Traes el agua? ¿Traes agua?
Megan 2.0. We're going to Little Europe.
Right now, luckily for me, my favorite area of the backlot is not part of the quiet zone. I can talk all about it. This is Little Europe, where we've been making monster movies since the 1920s.
A lot of great movies here.
Dracula, The Hunchback of Notre Dame,
Pirates of the
Invisible Man,
Caribbean.
The Wolfman, The Phantom of the Opera, The Mummy, and
Where
countless other
there's a
monster
part
classics all
where
filmed
Jack
here.
Sparrow
This
is
also
running.
the fictional country
Was
of
filmed here.
Genovia in Princess Diaries 2, A Royal Engagement, This was the storybook set into the movie
the
musical
voice.
Cinderella with Brandy and Whitney Houston.
There were
And these have been multiple Caribbean
people
islands for Disney's
going
Pirates of
in.
the Caribbean.
So I'm assuming they were
It's
filming.
also where we filmed one of my favorite TV shows ever, the TV show The Good Place.
Eleanor Shellstrom, our deck. I love this location. Afterlife. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
After this, we're gonna go to Panda Pets and then pretty much call it. Used to be an hour, so it's a little bit less now. Just because they got rid of
The Good Place, you'll
Fast and
recognize this
Furious.
entire area. If you haven't seen The Good Place, I can't recommend it enough. All 4 seasons are on Netflix.
lot of great movies
now,
here.
But we are entering the quiet
Monsters.
zone again. I'll see you in a moment.
Dracula's getting chased here. We're gonna go inside stage 50 for earthquake. My phone is charged. We good. The sun is bright. It's hitting me. I need to buy sunblock.
Alright, and I can speak briefly while we're in here. When we get out of here, we're going to get really close to where they're working
We go
on the Winter
earthquake.
Olympics. You're going to see the western sets, and then I want you to keep an eye on the right-hand side. But right now, where is the sound stage 50? These are coming here in California. We'll get you out of here safely. It's a lot of stuff that you want to spend. And then the main scene of the main hall, listen up. Only get out of here. Keep your stuff and stuff. Clear blocking.
I'm about to get wet with dirty water. I don't want to wear my hat just because I feel like it might fall off. Then I will have to wait until the park closes to see if I get my hat back. The snow is nice, but you realize that is recycled water, which is dirty water. It's not a great pleasant, but it does smell great. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, earthquake. Gotta love earthquake. Only if they still had red seed, you would have loved that one more. Red seeds, I love that one. That's my favorite. Out of everything that I can remember, will be red sea. Journeys was telling me about the restaurant at Wicked. George. George. ¿Qué tienen ver? Yeah. I thought I was blocking him, but no, I'm good. I'm good. St. Charles.
Quítate, Rafael, por favor.
All right, we're good. Pretty much we're good. Now we're going to, I know, little Mexico. All right, now we're going to little Mexico. It's quiet because I believe they're filming. A lot of great movies was filmed here. You got Nacho Libre, you got Big Fat Liar. Welcome back, Jaden. Welcome back. We're almost done with the tour. As you guys know, they removed Fast and the Furious. We're still halfway done. Yes, sir, Jaden. Now, right here for sure, they filmed Bird Box. Bird Box was filmed here in the back lot. We're quiet on the set due to filming. It's a little bit bumpy due to the tramp. We're coming up with props of all the vehicles.
Alright, and we are behind the sound wall and all the way out of the quiet zones. Here you can see some of our picture cars. That's what we call any vehicle that appears in a movie or TV show. Sometimes these vehicles become even more famous than the actors that drive them, and we've created countless of them throughout our history. You might recognize some of your favorites here from your favorite movies or TV shows like Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, the Flintstones, the Fast and the Furious franchise, Transformers, Back to the Future, Harry Potter, Nope, and the Mummy franchises as well. But this is also where we house some of our more iconic sets.
Here comes Bates Motel. Remember guys, if the trunk is open, you know that means we're about to see Bates. If the trunk is closed, he's not there. See what we got? Oh no, he's not there. So no Bates today, guys.
From here, the Psycho house looks like a normal sized house. It is technically a miniature. It's built at 7/8 of the scale of a real house. That way it looks a little further away from the motel than it actually is through a filming technique known as forced perspective. Now we are about 10 minutes away from the end of the tour. One final reminder to please remain seated, and if you have any emergencies, pull out that red cord. I'll be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. But we have to get really close to the Psycho house, and I don't want that mother still watches over the motel from her bedroom window in the second story of the house. But that's just a legend, right? We are now approaching one of the most impressive sets built here in the studio. This is the airplane crash site set from the movie War of the Worlds, directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Cruise and pieces of a 747 jet that was brought here and destroyed for just one scene in the movie. The scene when Tom Cruise and his family attempt to escape their house in after the extraterrestrial invasion begins.
That's a real plane that they bought for 60,000, I believe. Ended up paying around 90 to 100 just for the shipping. They always get you with the shipping. And they had to cut it in pieces because the plane didn't fit in the freeway. It didn't fit in places, so they had to chop it up in
More
pieces.
of the world. So you can see the same set in music videos like Fly by Nicki Minaj and Rihanna, Take It Back by Logic, episodes of Community with Joe McHale, Angie Tribeca with Rashida Jones, Love on Netflix, tons of home insurance commercials, and this was also used for Ariana Grande's Brighter Days Ahead, her new short film. This is the part where she sings Supernatural. But right now, we're taking you away from the set of a giant extraterrestrial invasion movie directed by an Academy Award winner, and we're going to take you to the set of a giant extraterrestrial invasion movie directed by an Academy Award winner. Welcome to Jupiter's Claim from Jordan Peele's Nope.
A team of collaborators off mission and bring it to life. Small town, Southern California, music owned by former child star Ricky G.
Jupiter's Claim.
Over there, look into the winking lamp and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see everything will be alright. Just the dad now. Everything will be alright. Just the moms. Everything will be alright. Just yours. Okay, have a try.
And we're just
Almost
halfway
back
done.
to Tram Plaza. When we get there, the
halfway
lovely
done.
studio tour ambassadors will be opening all the gates on the left. Watch your arms and legs as the gates come up. Watch your step as
Did you guys see it?
tram, and you'll be able to drop your 3D glasses in the silver and blue bins you're going to see on the left-hand side as well. If you have any questions about the studio, the tour, sets, productions, movie making, or the theme park, I'll also be on the left by the digital studio directory, so don't hesitate to drop by and ask any questions, or just drop by to say hi. One last time, my name is Rayan, our driver's Darrell, and it's been a pleasure taking you behind the scenes here at Universal Studios Hollywood. How we say in the movies, it's a wrap. See ya!
Alright, here we go. So we're gonna go do Kung Fu, Pets, and then if there's time we'll do There goes Mondo. Alright, we're gonna go. Pretty much to
It's all good.
how we looking? How we looking? Maybe we'll do bug ride. Just the sun is so bright, bro.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Of course, it has that. I want to ask Mondo, what does he think about Fan Fest? Oh, he's going to the restroom? Never mind. He went to the restroom. Never mind. And I don't want to wait for him. I'll just catch him some other time. But I haven't seen Raymond. I haven't seen him. We're trying to speed walk, so that's why the camera shakes a lot, because we're speed walking. I need water. That sun is crazy. So did they close it? There's no way they closed it already. ¿A huevo? Thank you.
Alright, but you have something.
We're doing Kung Fu Panda. The show just ended, so we gotta wait about 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll see right now. Damn. Kind of packed. So we're going to do Panda. It's a great show. Originally there should have been 2 shows, but they took one out, which was Shrek, due to COVID. So because of COVID, Universal lost a lot of money, and ended up just leaving Kung Fu Panda.
Why is this taking so long? Again.
Well, at least we're in the shade and we're not in the sun. Yeah, they take about 10 to 15 minutes for them to actually open up the doors. Can't complain because, once again, we're in the shade. Here we go. That's not my friend. I thought that was my friend. But thank you. Oh, God. And it's fresh here because the AC is on. So it feels so fresh in here. This is somewhere I will hang out throughout the whole park. All the way to the back. As always, guys, I suggest if you're gonna record or live stream, come all the way to the back for a better view. As the show starts, you have the mirror talking and the walls breaking, for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, after this, I gotta go get water. Have a cotton mouth. It is hot. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DreamWorks Theater. It's showtime. My bad, I was getting a phone call.
And maybe that family over there. They're obviously Kung Fu fans. Look! Helmet, master, thunder, and lightning. I see your thunder and lightning. And praise you one talking gun. Wait, look at this. The sword of heroes. And the coolest thing of all, the main hammer. A god so powerful, it knocked you into the spirit realm. Check these. I can't help you with that. Hold it! Oh, you just received a message from the Emperor! Ooh. My clever son has been asked to make a special delivery for the Emperor! How do you know that? Simple. I read his mail. Is that the delivery? Oh, that looks important. It's more than important.
And ends at 6 o'clock. Because normally the park closes at 6 o'clock. So
well, if the Emperor needs that
that's why.
And we'll make sure he gets it. Right, guys?
But we may not all survive.
Okay.
Puppy reporting for duty.
She said duty. Sorry, guys. I think we may need some warriors that are a little, bigger.
Aww. Wait, I know something fun. Let's have a tea party.
Yeah, today they close at 7.
That's the boat. How about if you guys come as backup? Here she is. This is gonna be great. Meet you inside. I must have that liquid. With the big hammer, the liquid of ultimate power will be mine. Come on! Just kidding! Hey, buddy.
Gotta go get the mean hammer, boys. We gotta get it from the evil pirates.
This is Master Chief. Please step all the way into the theater. The Emperor is waiting.
Hey, I'm Poppy, and it's almost showtime. Please step all the way into the theater, and I want to see big smiles. We can't start the show with anyone being Mr. Grumpy Face.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. In order to experience our show, we ask that you be free from conditions that may be aggravated by this experience. All guests must be able to independently maintain an upright position throughout the experience, with only one guest per seat. Expected
Yeah, the seats aren't just like
susceptible to
4D.
motion sickness, seizures,
Pretty sick.
heart conditions, or abnormal blood pressure,
I'm gonna go do
and back
pets,
and neck or
and
similar
then
physical conditions, should see any available team member for assistance. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Attention! Please step all the way into the theater and fill all the available seats. The show is just about to begin. Oh boy, it's gonna be so much fun. I can burst my gumdrop buttons.
it's a great show. Great experience. Here we go, boys. Time to save the world.
Hey, everybody, are you ready to go? Okay, guys, fill her up. Oh, Dad, let me help you. Oh, you're such a good son. Oh, hey, you there, Mr. Bucket Fingers. Be careful with that. Hang on, everybody. This is quite a ride. Imperial Palace, here we go. This is so exciting. Oh, watch it go. We're bringing it over. That's weird. It's like the river just ends up ahead. Let me see that. According to the map, it's a
Good dude.
I'm sorry. I lost your special delivery.
You are my special delivery.
Wait, me?
Then what was in that bottle?
The secret ingredient to my hot sauce. Dad, your hot sauce is awesome!
And your tongue is as formidable as your kung fu.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of training. Oh, I almost forgot! Bye, guys!
Let's go. We save the planet from the evil pirates. W, guys. We got the mean hammer back. Oh, thanks to you guys. Let's go get one. Let's go do pets. We're gonna go do pets. But before we do pets, we're gonna go get water. Hello there. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. See if the shortcut's open. No. It is. We'll take the shortcut. Looks like everybody's already leaving. Not too many people. Let's go do pets. Let's go be a pet. See what we are today. So pretty cool. But I do wanna, damn, I wanna get water. How to get water. We're backed up. We're back in business. So here we go. What's the wait time?
Little kids ride.
Hello.
Perfect.
Thank you.
To your left, welcome.
All right, here we go. It's fresh here too. AC is on. Yeah, let's see what type of dog we are. And we're either a bulldog, poodle, regular dog, husky, canine. Hopefully we're one of the good ones. It was Jaden. Thank you.
Wow! It's like a never-ending stream of puppies! I'm sure these aren't just...
We got Duke and Max. And then we got 4 new dogs, which is Princess, Tiny, Rooster, and Daisy. If you guys have not seen the second movie of Pets, you guys, well, now you guys know. There's 4 new dogs.
It's not bad.
Okay, with a little barking. Go ahead. Y'all can let it out. All right, stop now. Hey, you over there. Why are you so nervous?
The voice of Kevin Hart. Yep.
What? Welcome to the secret headquarters of Captain Snowball. Now, I know it looks like a typical little kid's room, but that's just because it provides the perfect cover for my superhero activities. Also, it is a little kid's room. You know, I really hope you puppies are clean. I don't even want to tell you what happens if the secret lair gets dirty. I mean, I'm fine, but mine can get seriously grounded and lose cell phone privileges. I mean, come on, look at you. Now, you definitely got fleas, don't you? And it's cool, because I got two. So you can tell me. Psych! I don't have fleas. That there was mine then. My superhero and money brain just tricked you. Okay, so, when you are you home, you're going to need to play. You play the new
Let's see what type of dog we are, guys. Exactly, Jaden. We'll see right now. This one. Thank you. Oh. We're good? Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Enjoy the ride.
Thank you. All right, here we go.
Some of you will be okay, though. A few. You might make it. Maybe. There's no guarantee, really. He's right. You're all gonna die! Oh, man, here we go! I'm so excited. My whole body is sweating. We are talking your whole body ready. Let's do this.
Here we go, boys.
Puppies, and just remember, whatever happens.
If you guys already know the names, let's say it together. But if you guys don't know, get ready to know all the names. Because we had to learn all the names. Alright, they got Poodle and I didn't see the other dog. K9, Bulldog. We got a Bulldog and we wiggle our tail. Wiggle, wiggle. Here we go with the names. We got Gidget, Max, Duke, Chloe, Buddy, and Pops and Snowball on the far end flying the drone. And upcoming right now, we got Mel, but this is Pops. This is Mel. Mel is holding the hot dogs for us. Let's get it, Mel. W Mel. Regular dog trying to get a stick. 100 Dalmatian dog trying to get the ice cream. And we got a runner dog stretching. And then we have a nice cat. Evil cat. Don't trust them. Especially the alley cats, because they will destroy your couch. So you gotta be careful with them. Then we got cats playing with pianos and paintings as Hercules I know you guys can't see that, but it says right there, R.I.P. Ricky. And then we got Max and Gidget. Max in Trouble by the Cats. This scene a lot reminds me of Cat versus Dogs. You guys ever seen that movie? And then we have the troublemaker, Snowball, playing with fireworks. Snowball, take it off. Abort, Snowball, abort. No animal should be playing with fireworks. Hang on tight, Snowball, we'll get you right now. Snowball. Mel, buddy, get off of there. That's not safe. Chloe, take that off your head. That's not safe either. We got Duke and Max. Max, Duke. We're playing with fireworks. The big one. Aftermath of playing with fireworks, we got Buddy, Max, Duke, Mel, Chloe, and Snowball. Hermit. Gidget, we're ready for our bath and our Scooby snacks. Let's get it, Gidget. Max, we see you showering. Here we go, boys. And then we have Buddy and Mel and Duke. Duke. Chloe getting a bath. I'm not sure why, if cats are 100% cleaner than dogs. But if you want your cat to smell like strawberries, you gotta take them a shower. We got Snowball chilling. Cool little trick, guys. If you guys don't know, if you guys bow like so, you wiggle your tail automatically. Wiggle, wiggle. And he wiggles his tail. Wiggle, wiggle. Pretty cool little trick. A lot of people don't know about it, but now you guys do. So if you guys are at the park, just do this. And you guys should be cool. Wiggle, wiggle. And then we are about to get adopted. We're a bulldog. Hope you guys are ready for the new dogs and also all the names, because here it comes. Congratulations, you all got adopted. Usually Gidget is there, Duke, Max, Chloe, Buddy, and Pops, Princess next to Pops, Snowball up there, Leo, Rooster next to Leo, and then Mel, and then Daisy, and then Tiny, and then Norman, all the way to the top. Norman. Let's get it, guys. We finally made it to the end. Those are the two new dogs, Daisy and Tiny, and Norman. How's it going, bro? You too? Damn, haven't seen them in a minute. I think that's it for me today, boys. 6:30 marks it for me. I would have gone and done the bug ride, but I'm gonna skip it for today. Let me go get water. But yeah, that marks it for me. I'm done. The bug ride, I don't know. It's too hot for me. I'd rather be in the shade. I didn't see our friend Adrian, so we'll go get water one more time, and then I'll go show you guys the water we're okay. Alright. What do you think? I should do it. Nah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do the bug ride tomorrow, bros. I'm too tired. I'm burned out. Coming out of work, straight over here. I'm burned out, bro. Also, if you guys have not seen the new post that I posted, if you guys can, drop a like. It does help out the channel. We're at 1,000 views on Freddy Krueger. I don't know if you guys remember, but Freddy Krueger did come to HHN. It was Jason versus Freddy. We got Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo! So
yeah, he still has his band.
Amity Island Cafe. Let's go look at the food. Oh my god. Hello Kitty. That sounds like what? Hello Kitty.
Just all dead people know each other, huh? Holy cow! I guess you think all clowns are like
Mia, come on, we're taking
I wonder what food they have. Let's look at it. You guys want to see it? Oh, they don't have the new food. Can I enter through here? No! I can't enter through there. So I gotta enter through the other side. Unless they closed. They closed it. Ah, they closed already. Yeah, they closed. Damn, they closed. I don't know if you guys could see that. And then I'm trying to zoom in. What is that? So I'll definitely gotta come back. They do have a cup, a souvenir cup. It doesn't look. It says Jaws 50. Damn, it's closed. It would have been nice if it was open. So look, that's a seashell. What is that? What is that? I don't see it nowhere else. I don't see that. I don't know. I know they have a cup coming out, but not right now. Till next month they'll have that cup. They should do something with Waterworld. A theme of food. The cast for today is Spencer, Jolene, Cammy, Ryan, Yayo, Keith, Ricky, Stan, Kyle. That's the Waterworld for today. I also want to go check and see if they had new stuff. They didn't. Nothing new. And I'm always trying to keep an eye out for all that. And there isn't nothing new. There is something new on City Walk that they have dragons and dungeons. I do gotta show a video. What's up, Mondo? Good, good. How are you?
Just relaxing.
Nice.
It's too hot today.
I know, right? I had a question.
Yeah.
What's your thought on FanFest?
Oh, I loved it.
Did you?
Yeah. I
Okay.
went like 9 times.
Did you really? Okay, okay.
What about you?
I don't know too much of Star Trek. I don't know nothing about. I never saw the movie, so Back to the
I just
Future.
heard about Back to the Future.
Okay. What about Dungeons and Dragons?
I loved it too. Yeah.
Did you ever play the game or no, same here? I never played it, so I was kind of clueless on who was what.
Yeah.
But I was excited for more the anime,
Yeah.
for One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
But
I like the Jujutsu Kaisen show.
It was
I just wish it was 3D.
right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Same for sure. One Piece, I feel like they should have done it inside a water world because it's a pirate. They could have done something there.
In Japan, they did.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I wish they would have had the show and the meeting.
Right. Exactly. Nah.
But I think it was just a test. I have a feeling next year, though, if it comes back, they'll do it bigger.
I hope they don't bring it back. I hope they bring Goku, Dragon Ball Z, because it's more.
Yeah, I hope it's different stuff.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean that would be dope. I don't know if you play games. Do you play games?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was also thinking like instead of D&D, they could have done Fortnite. You know, it's popular right now.
Yeah.
It would have
Or
popped.
honestly, Minecraft.
Right, exactly, because of the movie. Right. So that would have been nice too.
A Nintendo walkthrough.
Yeah, man. Oh man, so many
There's
stuff.
a lot of stuff they could do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So hopefully next year they do something.
I hope it's bigger.
Yeah, definitely.
More money, bigger event. Yeah.
True. More mixes for
You
sure.
on the way out of here?
Yeah.
Well, hey,
You're
have
out?
a good day, man.
You too.
Yeah, I was just relaxing a little quick.
For sure. Enjoy. It was nice talking to you, brother.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Yeah, that was Mondo. But all right then, boys, I'm gonna end it just cause. You too, thank you. I had to end it just cause I gotta record the new merch accessories. I think it's new. You guys let me know, but I think it's new. I'll upload it tonight. I'll be ready to see on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, Danny. That was cool. But with that being said, I'll see you guys. Thank you for dropping by, sharing love, smacking that like, sharing the live. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. I'll try to make it if I don't get caught up with work. Been a busy month. Good night, Danny, Jaden, Little Richie, Grumpy, Vel. I'll see you guys. Good night, boys.